Hello everyone, welcome to Mentor's Body. Today we are going to understand one another concept of time and work. Most of the question are not going to be the general question which appears in the exam. There will be one another different type of question which we also going to come across. Now the type of question is, first let's understand the concept. So the concept says that A is one man who finishes a certain piece of work, let's say in 4 days, and B is another man who finishes the same task in 5 days. Now the question is, if A and B are working together on a particular task, let's say T is that task, and the amount generated, the money generated out of on completing this time T is, let's say, X. Now the question is, in what ratio the money is going to be divided between A and B if X is the total amount. So how I'm going to solve this question? Okay, first I'll consider the total work to be as 20 units. Again the same logic. Why 20 units? Because 20 number is perfectly divisible by both 4 and 5, basically the LCM. So if A in 4 days finishes 20 units of work, then definitely A in 1 day must be finishing 5 units of work. Similarly, B in 1 day must be finishing 4 units of work. So in case if we need to figure out this amount X will be divided in what ratio among A and B, that is going to be the amount of work or the amount of unit done by A and B in one particular day. So the ratio in which A and B, the money is going to be divided, that will be equals to 5:4, right? That is going to be 5:4. Most of the people commit a mistake. They mark down the answer or they take the ratio to be as 4:5, in which they are finishing the task, but that ratio is going to be wrong. The correct answer is going to be that ratio of the unit, the number of units they are working in one long day. Now applying the same logic, exactly same logic in the coming question. Now the question says that B alone can do a piece of work in 10 days. Important values are important. B is finishing in 10 days and A alone can finish the same task in 15 days. So the A is taking 15 days and B is taking another 10 days. So what if the total wages, that is the total amount, is 5,000 rupees, then how much amount is paid to B if they work together for the entire duration of time? And the listed options are like 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 and 1,500. Now solving this question, coming to the question, it says A finishes the task in 15 days, B finishes the same task in 10 days. Now very first thing, I'm going to consider the total work to be as 30 units. Why 30 units? Because it is divisible by both 15 and 10, basically the ratio of 15 and 10. So A in 1 day will finish how many units of work? 15 days, 30 units of work. So A in 1 day must be finishing 2 units of work. Similarly, B in 1 day must be finishing 3 units of work. So the amount, the money which will be divided between A and B will be in the ratio of 2:3. Now the amount which need to be divided is 5,000 rupees, right? So question is, what is going to be the B's share? So B's share can be written as like B's part upon the total part, that is of A and B, and the amount which we need to divide, the total amount. So framing these values in this expression, B's share was 3, A's share was 2 plus 3, and the total amount was 5,000. Solving this can be written as like 3 by 5 into 5,000. Solving this, 5 will cancel this 1,000 times. 1,000 into 3 will be equals to 3,000. So the correct answer is going to be option number C, that is 3000.